This is Marcel, Ernie Racing News, Canadian journalist. Question to Chrystia Freeland. How much has your government collected in carbon taxes? Let's get into it.
How much has your government collected in carbon taxes?
Also an opportunity for me to point out that Manitoba families will be getting $1,200 this year.
Again, Minister, if I could just have the number, how much have you collected in carbon taxes?
The key point which Conservatives consistently are trying to keep from Canadians is that the price on pollution is completely revenue neutral.
Minister, it's a
the
very
money
straightforward
does not
question.
go
Canadians
in.
want the answer
The money
to.
does not go into general revenues. It is returned to Canadians.
What is the dollar value of all carbon taxes collected since the tax was implemented?
The key point is that is money in the pockets of Canadians. For Manitoba families this year, it's going to be $1,200. That is making a real difference.
Just the number, Minister. How much has the government actually collected in carbon taxes?
As I said, the key point is it's all money that goes back to Canadians. It goes back to your constituents, my constituents, Daniel's constituents.
With the greatest of respect, it's not revenue neutral. In fact, the estimates say that. You refuse to answer it with giving accurate information, Minister. The government's own financial documents, your main estimates show that you've collected $20.7 billion in carbon taxes.
I'm going to break down how the carbon tax is a scam. So first, let's start off with the lie. And this is the lie that every member of parliament is pushing. They're putting money in your pockets. But this lie is the same thing as me telling you that I'm going to put $1,000 in your pocket after I stole $2,000. Because the reality is, the carbon tax actually costs you a lot more. And what many people don't realize is it costs hundreds of millions of dollars to administer it. They have 500 people on staff to administer it. About half of them collect the money, and the other half are in charge of giving you the rebates from the money that they took from you. Here's the worst part. The thing with the carbon tax is it's a tax that is ingrained within taxes. And here's what I mean. It is embedded through every single part of our society. Whether you're buying furniture, whether you're buying clothes, whether you're buying food, that is embedded into the cost of that good. Because guess what? It requires gas and transportation to get to the end point. That end point being you. So if you think of the compound effects of the carbon tax already happening on an input, the major economic input that then determines the price of the product that you're buying in the end, and then you get tax on top of it, that's the compound effects of a tax on top of a tax. And this type of a tax is the worst kind there is because it is not a simple tax on the actual purchase price. It is actually a tax that is already embedded into every single good that you are purchasing today.
So today, I'm announcing that Canada is investing $8.4 million on research across the global south to better understand how climate change interacts with democratic decline.
I have a little confession to make. I have a slight learning disability. It's not one that any teacher ever told me about, was never addressed, was never responded to. And I only discovered it while I was doing my Bachelor of Education. We were going through the different possibilities of learning disabilities, and all of a sudden I realized, holy smokes, that's me. And it's not a big one, but it's definitely there. I am dysnumeric. What that means is I have an inability to handle small numbers and little calculations, those easy things that people do so well. 13 plus 14. 27?
Holy crap. Alright, looks like we got a little too hot there, guys. Trudeau cannot handle small numbers. No, he likes stealing billions and sending the millions and near billions to Ukraine to fund his military-industrial complex. Alright guys, this is Marcel, Ernie Racing here. I'm in actually Wenatchee. You can see the Dr. G. Tina's up there working on her work. And we got the trailer in the background with the motorcycles. I picked up actually a new one-wheel XR right there. That's so my third one wheel. I got two XRs and a GT, and then Tina's got a GT as well. So that's 4 between us. So yeah, and yeah, going to Pacific Raceway. Looking forward to testing Merlin, and just one day of testing with 2 fast track days. Thanks a lot, guys. Today's, I think it's May 3rd, 2024. This is going on the Canadian Journalist.